The UK's prospective withdrawal from the EU is widely known as Brexit, a portmanteau of Britain and exit. Following a referendum held on the 23rd of June 2016, in which 52% of votes cast were in favour of leaving the EU, the UK government intends to invoke Article 50 of the Treaty on EU, the formal procedure for withdrawing, by the end of March 2017. This, within the treaty terms, would put the UK on a course to leave the EU by March 2019. Brexit issues are economic, human and political issues discussed during the campaign about the withdrawal of the UK from the EU. What will be the UK relationship with the European Union after Brexit? Debates continue. Hate crime increase. We should know the reality. Viewers, I try to collect all the latest Brexit and immigration news regularly. If you like this video, please stay with me to follow my Facebook page and YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, comments, subscribe and share with your friends. Let's go to the news. UK being led to expect unreal future post-Brexit, says John Major. Former Prime Minister John Major gives a speech at the Chatham House think tank on Monday and offers his strongest criticism yet of the government's approach to negotiating the UK's exit from the EU. Major, who led a Conservative government between 1990 and 1997, said there is a real risk that the outcome will fall well below the hopes and expectations that have been raised ahead of Britain leaving the European Union. Brexit. EU nationals express panic after government alters residency rules. Despite having completed my undergraduate and PhD studies in Scotland, I won't have any rights to stay in the country and pay my debt in taxes to the British society. Pound under pressure on new Brexit worries, as it happened. City watchdog sounds alarm bells over hard Brexit. FCA chief says sudden EU exit would create myriad headaches, not least making it harder to keep an eye on banks. What the papers say, Moaning Major's unwelcome Brexit intervention. Brexit, Nissan may adjust its UK business, potentially putting 7,000 jobs at risk. Despite assurances given in October, the Japanese car manufacturer would continue with plans to invest in Sunderland plant after EU exit. Boulogne's fishermen fear post-Brexit war on the water. France's largest fishing port at risk if foreign boats expelled from British seas. Brexit and the issue of the WTO schedules. What impact will Brexit have on nursing? The NHS faces a major shortfall in nurses, and the EU referendum result threatens to derail supply further. Cornwall wanted guarantees it wouldn't lose £60 million EU funding after Brexit, but the government turned it down. The current process forces Cornwall to compete for investment with more affluent places such as London, Birmingham, Bristol and the South East. UK boosts electricity links to France despite Brexit. Work begins on new £495 million cross-channel cable as repairs to key link damaged in massive storm continue. Brexit will make fighting terrorism harder, warns EU Security Commissioner. It's likely that there will be some practical limits on what can be achieved compared with today, an inquiry by a committee of MPs is told. Scottish leader says Britain's hard Brexit stance raises chance of new independence vote. Most European doctors considering leaving UK due to Brexit, GMC reveals. Exclusive. General Medical Council warns that the departure of so many trained doctors would have a serious impact on patient care. UK nuclear power stations could be forced to close after Brexit. Leaving Euratom Treaty will shut down nuclear industry if international safety agreements are not made in time, MPs told. Peter Hain, hard Brexit puts Northern Ireland peace process at risk. Former minister introduces amendment to Article 50 bill in Lords, saying government must support maintenance of open border. BMW considers making electric Mini outside UK due to Brexit worries. Suggestion that carmaker could produce vehicle in Germany instead of Oxford comes amid fears over Vauxhall's future. Scottish woman and French husband quit UK over Brexit. Emma Polit accuses Theresa May of ignoring EU citizens married to Britons as couple prepare to move to Scandinavia. Brexit Weekly Briefing, EU citizens' rights become key battleground. Opposition peers say vote on amendment to secure EU nationals' rights in Britain is winnable, and could happen this week. Boris Johnson to rebuke Brexit critics in thinly veiled attack on Moaning Major. Foreign Secretary will use speech to British Chambers of Commerce to strike positive tone about Britain's future outside the EU. Nicola Sturgeon's Brexit deal would lead to fracturing of UK trade. A Tory-commissioned report has warned Nicola Sturgeon's plan for a separate Scottish Brexit deal would fracture the UK's internal market. Brexit means taxpayers need to support supply chain, says Nissan. Carmaker concerned at increased costs if UK leaves customs union and keeps Sunderland plant under constant review. Brexit will lead to unfair deportations of EU citizens, academic warns. Irene Clennell moved to the UK in 1988, but was deported to Singapore in 2017. EU citizens may be next. Dyson shrugs off Brexit fears with massive UK expansion plan. Technology group to open new 210-hectare campus as part of £2.5 billion investment and plans to at least double workforce. Thank you for staying with me. See you in the next video.